I'm sure you're probably wondering where the July update is for your Google Pixel phone. Pixel 6, Pixel 5, Pixel 4s. Well, normally it comes out on the first Monday of the month. And for those of you who pay attention to the calendar, realize that the first Monday of the month was just the other day on Monday, which was the 4th of July. Here we are on the morning of the 6th of July, and there's no update yet. And some people thought it might have rolled out on the 5th. That did not happen. You can't even download the files directly from the Google developer website. So what's the deal? What gives? Where is it? Should you be worried or not? Because I think that's a fair question, especially over the last year with some of the updates that they've had problems with, particularly like December and January. But I don't think this is problematic. I don't think there's anything to worry about. It'll probably be here next Monday. And the reason I say that, I think that's what happened the last time we had an update on a Monday fall on a holiday. Normally it does come out on the first Monday of the month, but it just so happens that in the United States, it's a US company, Google. Yeah, everybody kind of took the day off. So I doubt there was somebody sitting there ready to push the update out, because just playing devil's advocate here, what would have happened if they pushed out the update to your beloved Pixel phone and then there was problems and there wasn't all hands on deck to try and deal with the issue? That's bad business. So it makes sense to me that they didn't drop it. I'd imagine we can probably expect it the following Monday. I think they probably just treated the holiday as not the first Monday because of the holiday status, and we should see it this next go around on the following Monday, which puts us at, that would have been the 4th, I think the 11th. Let me consult my calendar here, but I do believe that we're talking about the 11th. Yes, the next Monday is the 11th. So when that comes around, I'm not expecting a whole lot of fanfare. There was not a whole lot of excitement with the June update. The quarterly update for June was kind of weak. Honestly, there was only a couple little things here and there and nothing that I think really was groundbreaking. So I think they need to do better with the next go around. There were some people that were disappointed that the facial recognition did not show up for the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, which I've already addressed in another video. And if you like that video, if you didn't see that video and you want more Pixel videos, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the like, the subscribe, click the notification bell so you can get updates when those come out, because I'm always making new videos. And we love us some Pixel phones here on TechOdyssey. So with that one, yeah, I don't think we're going to see it until probably the Pixel 7 drops for the facial recognition, if it even happens. And if it does happen, it's likely only going to be on the Pixel 6 Pro, at least from what everybody's kind of speculating. And that raises another question. Would the Pixel 7 get it? Because the Pixel 7 is probably pretty in line with what we get with the Pixel 6, so it would be really, really weird if they put the facial recognition on the 7 Pro and the 6 Pro, but not the 7 and the 6. We'll have to address that conspiracy theory later. But overall, when it comes to the update, this one should just basically be a security patch. And some people might be wondering, or you may not even care. Some people probably don't even care about the monthly security patch. They may not even have automatic updates on and haven't checked. You might not have gotten an update in a long time, which is bad business. Definitely you want to update that. The whole point of the security patches are to make sure that your phone is protected against the latest and greatest stuff out there in the malware department when it comes to viruses and other security anomalies and loopholes and backdoors and things like that. I mean, not really backdoors, but sometimes there are holes when it comes to coding to where people find ways to access into a phone, into a software system, whatever. And sometimes during some intrusion detection and just some housekeeping, they find those and they update them. And that's what a lot of things are. It comes down to exploits. Exploits are whenever somebody on the outside finds some way that was not intended to gain access to your device and your information. So when it comes to security patches, you really want to make sure you have the latest and greatest, because there's always new threats out there. There's always new threats. There's always new viruses. There's always new ways for people trying to get access to your data and your information. No, we can't keep Google out. Google has their fingers in all your data, but they supposedly use it for good reasons, right? Altruistic purposes, yada, 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 like they say in Seinfeld. At least Elaine does anyway. If you ever watch that show, if you haven't, go watch Seinfeld. It's a fantastic show. No, they didn't sponsor me to say that. Larry David hasn't given me one red cent, and I would not expect that he would either. But when it comes to the Pixel phones, the 4, the 5, and the 6 are still getting security patches. They're still getting operating system updates, and definitely go out there and check for it once it's available. I'm going to make a video once it's available letting you know it's there. If there's any new stuff to talk about other than just the security patch, I will let you know. I will break it down and tell you all about it, so that way you can have your cake and eat it too. You know what you're getting, you know what you're downloading, you know what you can expect. And I think we'll probably see it next Monday. If it shows up before, then great. I mean, I always run the risk it could show up later this afternoon since it's after the first Monday, but I do believe that it's probably going to be the following Monday, which would be the second one, but for the purposes of Google and their calendar, because of the holiday, likely they'll consider that one the first. And this is not something that I think is problematic. It's not something I think is delayed. It's not something I think there's an issue with. I think it's just because of that. I mean, come on. If the first Monday of the month was the new year, it would probably be the same thing too. When there's a big holiday, a big federal holiday like that, especially something as big as the 4th of July, I think it's pretty understandable it's not here. And I've had quite a few people ask me. Somebody actually had launched a video, like a website update yesterday, and I was in the middle of Top Gun, and I was checking something on my phone just to see if it had popped up, so I was aware of it and I could make a video when I got home. And there was some rogue website that said that they were available, and they didn't do their due diligence. They didn't check. The files were not available. You could not download them. It was not being issued out. And I think maybe they were just trying to jump the gun, or they had their website set up on autopilot to go ahead and post the update. But no, it didn't come out yesterday. It's not sitting there now as of the time I'm making this video. We'll see what happens on the 11th. Or hey, if it shows up before then, great surprise. I will tell you as soon as I know. So that's all I've got in this video. Short, sweet, to the point, no worries. Nothing that I think there's anything to be concerned about. Wait around. We'll see what happens on the 11th. Now, if it doesn't show up on the 11th, then we need to go pick at Google's headquarters because clearly something is wrong. But I don't think we're going to run into that issue. So that's all I've got in this video. If you have any questions or comments, please go down to the comments section and I will get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.